What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mint and we're back again with another video. So today I want to talk about the recent events and updates that have been occurring in the NFT space. There have been a lot going on in the last couple of days with huge announcements for future projects. Some blue chip projects that have been absolutely taking off, as well as more free airdrops. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own due diligence. So first, we want to look at the general cryptocurrency market. And really, I just come here and look at the total market cap, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And so far, it's been kind of taking a dump. There's a lot of factors going into this, mostly with, traditional markets not being so strong, end of the year sell-off, and any other notable factors. But with that recent dip in Ethereum, typically there's an inverse relationship with NFTs. And as we can see in the Dune Analytics NFT volume, it has skyrocketed in the last couple of days. And I want to attribute that volume to mostly from the SOS drop. A lot of people got a free $5,000, $10,000 airdrop. And so I believe that kind of flooded right into the NFT space because it was tied to NFT users. But with that being said, is the bull run back? We really can't tell. This could be a fake out with intense volume for a day or two, and then it gets dried up as the prices go up and people are using that volume as exit liquidity. I believe there's going to be plenty of new updates in the space overall, and coming into Q1 of 2022, we might see a bull run that we haven't seen yet. And so on the note of free airdrops, another one was just released in the form of GAS token, GAS. And if you follow me on Twitter, you probably have heard me speaking about this, but this is another free claimable airdrop for users that have spent X amount of gas. And to my knowledge, it has been proven as a safe contract and your information shouldn't be compromised. But for that reason alone, I saw that a lot of people were getting only a few $100 and it cost almost that same amount to claim those tokens with the gas prices alone. So I actually just bought some gas tokens in anticipation that it'll go up, but it actually hasn't. Gas has been going down quite heavily. So definitely do your own research. See if you want to go ahead and claim this free airdrop. It's eligible to everyone that uses MetaMask and the Ethereum network, and it calculates how much gas you've spent and then gives you a claimable amount of tokens. There was also a Twitter thread that I found very interesting that spoke about this gas airdrop. And I'm not going to go too deep into details, but it kind of uncovers the, let's just say, shadiness, to put it simply, around this project and what they're doing. For transparency's sake, definitely give this a read. I'll link it down in the description below. But with these free airdrops, more and more airdrops will be coming out to kind of copycat what ENS and SOS did. And a lot of these will be scams. A lot of them will be fishes. So definitely be careful out there. Don't just jump into every airdrop because it's stating that you'll get so-and-so amount of tokens. It's not really the wisest thing to do unless it's been audited and many people have used it with success. Coming over to OpenSea top rankings, we can see that the Mutant Ape Yacht Club has absolutely taken off. And you can see that Bored Apes is now sitting at a 59 ETH floor. They did flip Punks for just a moment, but then Punks just absolutely rallied hard and then flipped Bored Apes right back. And then the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, which was only about 2 Ethereum a month ago, and then it's been steadily rocketing. And this is mostly due to the M3 serum update with the new mutants, where there's only a handful amount of these serums and they're going for crazy prices. And with that serum, you will get essentially a M3 mutant, which will be some of the rarest mutant apes in existence. With that being said, that's probably attributing to the main reason for the floor price steadily going so high. And I think the floor price will actually continue to increase until all of those serums are claimed and used. And if we just go down more, you can see some of the bigger projects are actually going up in their floor value. And here, Psychedelics Anonymous, if you caught my last video, it was at about 0.5 to 0.7. So congrats on your returns if you did get into that. And here, Doodles has also been going off immensely. And if we want to anticipate a bull run coming into the NFT space, you have to look at those blue chips and future blue chip projects to see how they're doing, because when money flows into this space, they always go to good projects. All those smaller cap projects that just got released promising all these utilities and don't have the greatest communities will not benefit from the bull run right away. The first projects that will get it will be the Punks, will be the Apes, the Doodles, the Cats, things of that nature. When those projects are on a nice uptrend, then you can start thinking that the money will start to trickle down to the medium tier projects and then the lower tier projects, and then a full bull run will immense. And on the note of the M3 serums here, this is pretty much what happened. And there were some that were selling for 999 ETH. This one was sold to the co-founder of Ethereum. So he pretty much bought an M3 serum for $3.5 million. And that guy got lucky. And as the co-founder of ETH, I'm sure he has thousands upon thousands of Ethereum to spend. And so, you know, he's definitely doing this for the community, doing it for the people, for the culture, I want to say. And this really kind of ignited a spark in the space overall. It gave a lot of interest in the space, and a lot of people on Twitter are talking more. And it seems like there's just a general sense of hope in the air. You know, definitely don't get caught off guard if seeing everything mooning, you start buying small, low dip projects, because once again, 99% of projects will go to zero. There's not a lot that will stand the test of time, but this is still a good indicator of the general sentiment and the direction of where we're going. And if you want to see what these M3 mutants look like, this is the one that the co-founder of Ethereum actually bought. It's pretty cool looking. I like the art. Would I spend $3.5 million on it? Probably not, but you know, this could be an indicator that a bull run is just around the corner. More money's coming in, more media is getting attention to it, new users, and more mass adoption. And as I stated earlier, the Mutant Ape Yacht Club has been tearing through the floor. I saw it go from 8 to 9 to 10 in probably over the span of 16 to 24 hours, and now it's holding this 11 Ethereum price floor fairly well. And I don't think it'll be going down until the hype kind of dies down for these M3 serums. If you're ever interested, definitely take a look at it. Not financial advice. I personally am priced out of it at the moment, so I wouldn't be buying this, but it's something really cool to look at. Another project, GAS NFT. So this one was kind of staggering around that 5 to 6 Ethereum floor for a while, and then just when all that volume came from SOS, it shot up all the way to 9 to 9.5 Ethereum, and since then has retraced. This is still a good indicator that there's a lot of interest in the space, and these projects are starting to establish themselves as blue chip projects, and I see this being a long-term hold. This project's not going to go anywhere. They're going to be releasing their milk token in Q1 of 2022, as well as cool pets, and it's going to come with a metaverse-like video game where there's going to be game theory incorporated into it. There's going to be collaborations with other projects, and overall just a good step in the right direction for this project. And so I have a lot of hope for Cool Cats. If you can ever get your hold of one, definitely look to hold it long term. This is probably one of the best communities I've ever seen. Great distribution, and I see that they will stand the test of time. And then speaking on blue chip projects, Doodles, I want to say at this point is going to be a blue chip project if it's not already one. They've crushed it the last couple of weeks. They've been steadily going up. The floor is lava. You literally can't buy a doodle at the floor because everyone's trying to get one. There's been multiple 50 plus ETH sales on rares, and there was just 100 ETH sale today on one of these doodles. So I actually had many doodles at one point, and unfortunately I sold all of them on the climb up to when it first hit 4 Ethereum, maybe a month or two back. Since then I never re-entered, and that's probably one of my biggest regrets. I love this project. Definitely going to be a future blue chip, and definitely going to stick around for the long term. They have a lot of updates coming in 2022. Communities next to none as well. Great owner distribution, and with the partnerships they have and the money in their treasury, they have the potential to shoot to the moon. And with that being said, they also had a free airdrop for all doodle holders called Pukenza. So if you're priced out of doodles, this is another NFT alternative that is linked to the doodle project that you could get in. This is very cheap at 0.043, and simply this is just pretty much a copy of what Fidenz's is, but with the doodles color scheme, and this makes a great background for your Twitter header or your profile picture to put right on top of your NFT. So I actually did scoop up a couple of these because if the doodles do end up skyrocketing, I can see this project going up, and for a 0.043 price, you know, that's only like almost 120, 160 bucks. That's negligible. I love the art. I love the project. So this is definitely another option to get into. And now I want to touch on some smaller projects that I believe have future blue chip status. They have a lot of updates to come up in the next year, and I have touched on most of these projects before, but I do want to reiterate the importance of them and why I think they will climb. So the first one is the Littles. This is a project that launched maybe a month ago or a couple weeks ago with a price about I want to say it was 0.123 Ethereum for mint, and they sold out in just a few seconds. And since then, it climbed up all the way to 0.8 Ethereum, and then it shot right back down, touching as low as 0.1. And they actually did go back up to about 0.3, 0.4 this week while retracing. So this might be a good buying opportunity for someone if they want to get into the Littles. Not financial advice, but just a little bit of background. They are founded by a very well-known individual in the NFT space by the name of Will. He's had successful projects in the past, and this has a great community. They have a lot of collaborations coming up. They're going to be incorporating the Milk utility token from Cool Cats as well, so they're collabing with Cool Cats. They're going to have a metaverse aspect, and at this price, I just think it's a steal. So I picked up a couple of Littles. Not financial advice, but definitely a project you should keep an eye out for. The next project I want to talk about is Coolman's Universe. This is another one I mentioned very recently. This actually was just released, I think about a week ago or maybe two, and the mint price was about 0.095, and so after gas and everything, most people ended up paying around 0.1 0.17 anyways. So this is right back at the mint price in my eyes. And this is another really good project with a lot of potential. Founder is Docs. He's a very well-known artist with over 9 million followers across all his socials. They don't have the most clear roadmap at the moment, but it definitely shows that they have been working day and night. And it's kind of good to be secretive, especially when you have a lot of clout and recognition with the team alone. They're Docs, so they have their name brand on the line. And just like the Doodles, just like Bored Apes, they never really tell you what the roadmap is. They just want you to have faith in them. And with the backing that they do, I see a lot of potential for this project as well. Very good distribution and a lot of volume traded for the short time this project has been out. And this is also just one of my favorite profile picture projects. I love the artwork here, and I think they have a lot of potential moving into 2022. So definitely another one to look into. The next project I want to talk about is Alien Frens. Now, I have been holding off on buying this project for so long for no reason at all. This project was minted, I believe, this week for a mint price of 0.025. So almost just $100 to get this project. And in a week, it has gone over a 10x. It went up to about 0.35 to 0.4, since then retracing. But I really like the owner distribution. A lot of volume has gone into this project. I believe Gary Vee also invested in this project, as well as a lot of notable influencers who have been pumping this project like crazy. This is just going to be your typical 10K randomly generated NFT. They're going to have a metaverse aspect and have a lot of exclusivity with the community itself. It's going to be really for a place for people to hang out, be friends, and they're trying to have a community driven aspect to this. And I really like projects that have really cheap mint prices because it's allowing everyone to get in without the indication that they're here just for a cash grab. And a good project should not have a high mint price. They should be making most of their money from secondary sales, and I believe that's the case with Alien Frens. Another project that is just amazing artwork, and if you know me at this point, I love the cute, artistic, cuddly looking profile picture projects. So this one is definitely one on my radar. I did scoop up a few of these at 0.2, but that's a 10x from mint, and so I do see this project retracing a little bit more. But after so much hype and recognition from the NFT space in general, I do see this having long-term viability. And as we go into 2022 with new marketplaces coming up, most notably Coinbase, we don't know which projects will make the cut, but if projects like this are able to get in at Coinbase at a fair price, people that are not currently in the NFT space will be coming in masses, and they'll be scooping up projects like this that they can relate to. So another one is definitely Alien Frens. You can also take a look through the listed sales, and you can actually find quite a few rare NFTs for around the floor price. And if I had more liquidity, I would definitely buy some that are just above floor price with good held value. And I believe there's a distinguishing factor between the colored bodies. I think red is the most rare, and I saw one last night for about 0.4 ETH, and I was like, wow, if I had some money right now, I would definitely have gotten in. But that's the game we play here, and if you're interested, definitely check out Alien Frens. So that's all I have for the video today, guys. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm just your friendly neighborhood anonymous cat, and want to give you all the information I can. I hope everyone had a good time this past Christmas and the holidays, and they're excited for the New Year's. I really have a high conviction feeling that 2022 will be the start of a massive bull run, as a lot of people will sell towards the end of the year, more money is coming in, and with interest rates still low, loans are going out, and the economy is still being stimulated. That means more people will begin to degen into certain areas. That most notably is NFTs. I still think NFTs at this point will be a higher return on your investment than crypto, but definitely with a higher risk factor, because most of these projects will go to zero, but as they come out, and if you can get in at the right time and sell at the right time, you are definitely going to make better returns. Once again, not financial advice, just giving you my information and my personal opinion. But that's all I had for the video today, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, give me a follow on Twitter, and come around the New Year's time, I'm going to be giving out my 0.1 Ethereum giveaway just to show my love and appreciation for all the support I've gotten, and just want to give back to the community. But nonetheless, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.